All right, welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian's Gym. We're ready to start this playoff match. And somebody's still busy testing here.
Sorry, these headphones are bigger than normal.
And we're underway here at this playoff match between the Orioles and the Chargers. Chargers striking
big
first.
Swing. They're ready to go.
Did not catch who that was.
That was Taven Sickmiller on the 3.
Getting things situated here, so forgive us. Sioux Falls Christian now with the serve. Set to the middle. Oh, what a big hit out of the middle right there. Take a look at this replay. Did you see who that was, Miss Goose? Big slam right there for an Oriole point. Orioles got some firepower in the middle right there. Back to serve. That's number 16.
A little bit of an off pass there.
So that's Hayes with the serve. A back set. Big hit off the block. That time's going to find the floor.
And that was number 2, Jersey Hostetler, thank you.
Testing.
Testing, right. Right.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming out.
Happy
Should be a
back.
fun match to watch. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The audience.
Thank you for coming out as well. Another hit on the block. That was number 2 on the block there.
A little bit overpass there.
Difficult angle. Sickmiller's just going to...
A couple pushes over. Nice high set. Blocked.
Oh, good block.
Covered.
That block right there. I did not catch who that was. Let me try it. Just got the end of it right there. If I keep doing it, you can see it about 1,000 times. So back and forth, 2-2. Meredith Nelson, the junior setter now for Sioux Falls Christian, will serve it up. Cross court, good serve. Going to be a difficult one to get over, but nicely done. Oh, Taven Sickmiller, the single block. Yeah.
That's Jersey again. Impressive.
And there it is. That was number 2, Hostetler. That one's going to be wide. Back to Sioux Falls Christian, and so far, we have just gone back and forth. It was 1-1, 2-2, now it's 3-3. Student section standing up. You can't see them just off the screen to your left. They are standing up behind Sickmiller.
And it's white out.
And a little adrenaline on that ball. And we're back to the other side. I really think it's been back and forth since the beginning of this game. No team has had it more than twice in a row.
I think Lennox wants it. Like, it was a good match last time we saw them.
Yeah, a lot of spirit from the bench so far.
Yeah.
So set to the outside and a big hit.
And that'll be Mulder with the kill.
Mulder right here. You're going to see her coming on that outside. Libero can't quite get there. And we're 4-4. This is Sophia, the sophomore in here for Sioux Falls Christian to serve. That was a nice pass. Back set, just a tip over.
A little free ball over. Libero takes it with her hands. Push to the outside. Oh, and a big block. And I think they're going to call a lift on that.
Okay, yeah, here is that block again. Really nicely done. Both of them in position.
That was Dorhout there with that block.
Yep, you look at it again here, you do see that lift. It's quick, but yep, just didn't get it clean. Good block, ball still in play. Free ball here for Lennox if they can come with some offense. Big hit, nice block. Again, that was Mulder.
Very good defense. Nice tip. Well, out of system to the right side.
Kenzie Popham pushing that one over. And a little miscommunication right there. That's going to find the floor. So the first back-to-back points for Sioux Falls Christian right here, and they go up 6-4.
Oh, ball boy doesn't know what to
Ball
do.
boy wasn't quite sure. He was starstruck, I think, there. Grandpa's.
Oh, so cute. Big out of system ball. That's a tough one to get.
Yeah.
And she just approached a little too early. And
that's going to be enough for Coach Vanessa Gable to take a quick timeout here.
interesting spot to call a timeout during the game, but
now what would make
nice
you say
and
that?
early.
Just
It's just really early, but I mean, better early than too late, I suppose.
Yeah, it was back and forth for the first 4 or 5 points, and now Sioux Falls Christian all of a sudden going on a little run. Wants to stop that momentum, I suppose, but Lennox Orioles, their crowd and their bench, a lot of energy tonight. Sioux Falls Christian, a good crowd on hand, good student crowd. Student section for the Orioles is here as well, supporting their team. So fun atmosphere. It's playoff. It's will be the official last home game, even though it's a playoff game for Sioux Falls Christian. Obviously, this year they move on if they win here. If they don't, any way you shake it, it's their last home game for these girls. So everybody's going to go all out tonight. Sophia O'Neill. Boy, that was a tough serve.
Right, and I think it was almost going to float out, but the number 4 couldn't tell.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was from here, you could tell it was.
It just was too fast.
Kind of like that pitch you just can't lay off. That's a baseball
right.
term.
I looked at you quizzically.
I did that for your husband, Alex.
Right.
Baseball fan. That was a nice hit right there by the Orioles. And there you see it again.
That was a great angle
Yeah.
on that.
So back to the Orioles serving. I'm not sure. She's waiting for the signal. There we go. Big serve that time was Kranz. And a huge hit right there for Sioux Falls Christian. Bringing the smoking right here in the middle.
Miss Overman.
Teammates loving that. I see one former middle school principal and Bible teacher Jerry Vanderpool in the house tonight. There's some faces I haven't seen for a while, so that's kind of fun.
Push to the outside there. Blocked and tooled to the side. Did you catch what number that was that got that?
I did not. We can watch it
That's
one
all right.
more time here. I can see on the approach if I can. The hair just kind of gets in the way. I have that same problem.
Trying to keep my stat sheet accurate.
Oh, that nice
Very
dump.
quick.
Yeah, right here. It's just a really quick decision by Meredith Nelson. Good periph vision there, seeing that there was an opening. What was that called? Flyboy? Donut?
Donut.
Is that in the donut?
Dump to the donut. Little off pass.
Oh, that's going to be tipped.
Touch, yeah.
Yep. Here's that replay again. Good hard hit, and the ball just careened off into. That may have hit Jerry Vanderpool over there in the corner. I don't know. (10-7). Good match so far early on. That's number 9 serving right there, Sherrard. And they're going to get the ace.
Number 16 with that kind of block on the overpass there.
Katie Sherrard, the sophomore setter, serving for the Orioles. She tried going down the line that time, and that one caught the net. So there's been a couple service errors, one on each side for sure, but other than that, pretty good. Overman now will serve for the Chargers. Oh, good pass
Great
that
pass,
time.
yeah. Back to the outside, push short. That'll be to the middle. Great tip spot. Picked up though. Very closed block
right
for the Chargers there. Some open net.
That was a good off-speed roll.
Very good.
Yeah, so a lot of good. You saw some full-out hits. You saw some good blocks. A lot of action on that point. And then you just, this roll shot right there, that's a good adjustment.
Ooh, tight at the net. Saved. Oh, there we go. Wow,
Meredith
stuff.
Nelson. You know, that for a setter, she's got some length, and she shows it right here on that outside. She had that line shut down. Well done by Meredith Nelson. She'll rotate back to serve. Chargers still up by 3. That was a really good serve. That really had
Very powerful. Wow, what an angle, but that's going to be out.
No tip. I think it caught a little bit of the net and that kind of
rolled over.
Yeah.
Tough thing to hit. Ooh.
Oh,
interesting.
Wow, that was an odd play. It was a good hit. Almost had the block, but then just right back to, you'll see it right back to the Lennox Oriole right there. Just kind of a free ball at the net. Boy, that was close.
Very close.
It looked from here when she first hit it, I thought that was going to go way out, but then it just kind of died, and it was a lot closer than it looked.
Camden Mulder subbing in the front row here.
Almost into the rafters there.
Ooh. That is a tough angle to hit. You know, if it's behind the 10-foot line, you almost want to just push it over or just stand and hit that ball.
Yeah, that ball is almost all the way up into the rafters. A hard one to probably judge.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Switch it up a little bit.
Switch it up they do, and successfully they get the ball back here, 15-11, down by 4. Serving for the Orioles is Hannah Adney, the senior, I believe, number 12, if I'm looking at that correct. Nice serve that time.
There. Great swing out of that.
Yeah, from the back row, that first touch wasn't, you know, the best right on the setter, so she kind of just set it. I don't know what you call that, when you kind of pass and you still get a pretty good hit out of that.
We call that bettering the ball. You better the ball.
Okay. You bet. That's a song.
Little back set. Big swing. That's going to be a little far out, so Kinsey's going to pop that over.
Oh, yeah, just a little too far for Camden Mulder that time on that set.
Tried to get a hand on it, but
she tried to better the ball. Batter the ball. There's battering the ball and bettering the ball. That might have been battering the ball. There's battering and battering. And badgering.
And buttering.
Oh, a nice set across. Big hit. That was nicely done. You could see that was just set up really nice. And they get that one tooled off the block.
Their visitor section is really giving them some momentum with their cheering there.
Outside, Mulder, that's going to hit the antenna.
Wouldn't surprise me if Wasp calls a timeout here soon. if they lose one more point.
Yeah, they had a 5-point lead. That's now down to 2.
Yeah, they're closing the gap. Wow, great serve.
Yeah, really good
Just
serve.
Barely over the net. And they're going to tap that over. Lennox has the opportunity here.
Yeah, they had options, but
There
nicely
we go.
blocked.
A little tip block for Mulder.
Didn't fool Mulder right here. She could have gone middle, but she
read
backset,
that.
and Mulder just happened to be there. When you look at this again, there was, I guess Overman was in the middle, but it would have been a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
Wow.
a great serve and
just
a really awesome
one-handed
dig.
Well, they got to get back up, though. Wow, that's
How
some
fun
good
was that?
in-system stuff
Look
right
at
there.
this serve, and then this reaching out dig, and then Sioux Falls Christian just comes back, and it was just bam.
And there we got a timeout from Lennox.
Yeah, timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go away. We'll listen to our first 30-second commercial.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
All right, we are back at Sioux Falls Christian. They are leading 18-14 in the first set, and it's been a good set so far. Lots of energy in this house. Whoa, that was really close. I think that was the correct call right there. We'll look again. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it on this replay,
I
though.
don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you can see it. I'll see if I can stop it right on the line. I can. That was very close. Just a bit outside.
Woo!
Hard hits. That's tooled off the block for a Sioux Falls Christian kill.
Miss Mulder is racking up the tallies on my sheet here.
How many kills does she have in this first set?
She's got 4 so far.
Is she leading?
She sure is.
All right. Sure is.
Sure is.
Right to the
Wow.
middle.
Wow.
Oh, very well.
That was an impressive quick 3 from
Yeah,
number 22.
very quick right here. You're going to see that short set. Is that what you call that?
Yeah, and she hit right around the block. I mean, they had the block up, but she just went cross court there.
She said, what block?
I don't see a block.
So 3-point lead now, and we've got Sherrard serving. That's going to be a service error. And Overman's serve. That's a nice serve.
Whoa!
Oh, good block by Lyra Dorhout. She read that one. And there it is, straight down. Nothing you can do about that. 21-16, Sioux Falls Christian again matches its largest lead of this first set, leading by 5. And
Ace there.
an ace. She's got a deceptive serve. It really dies once it goes over the net. A little top spin on it or something. That one's a little high, little floater, and it's going to float a little too far. So a service error for SFC. Back to a 5-point lead. Lennox now serving. Hadeen back for the serve. deep into this first set, trying to
Wow.
come from
that'll
behind.
catch the
Really
tape.
good.
Saved, though.
Yep.
Free ball over.
She's got options. She's going to go for that short one again, and that's going to be in.
At 22, seeing the court. She's seeing the open spots.
She's bettering the court. If that is such a thing. As if it's good, I'm just going to say she's bettering.
Okay,
it's bettering something.
Right. Oh, off pass.
Yeah, another free option right here for the Orioles. She's going to go back to her.
Way to keep that alive there. Another pushover. And again, 22.
Good save there by
that
Van
one.
Beek.
Yep. Oh, awkward.
Wow.
They
they're
called
calling
a
a
touch
tip.
on it. And the girls are freaking out a little bit, not saying that there's a touch.
Looking at it right here.
They're going to let them have it.
It's hard to see from that angle.
I don't know if they meant on the block touched it
don't
or
know.
that the defenders touched it in the back row. But
Yep. We're going to go back live.
wow, oh, man.
And an ace right there. And Darcy Wassenaar wants to take a quick timeout here. 22-20. It is a close first set. Like I said, a lot of energy. Of course, everything's on the line tonight for these teams. Got to win to move on to the, what do we call it, the Sweet 16?
Sweet 16.
Both teams having won on Tuesday. I believe Lennox played, was it Beersford, and Sioux Falls Christian beating Vermilion to get here. Who leads in kills for the Orioles currently?
You know, I think I've got number 2, which is Mallory Bittner. Am I saying that right?
Okay.
She's the middle. However, I am marking a couple of kills that I'm missing who's actually got the kill.
Number 2, I have
right, I do
Jersey
have a couple.
Hostetler.
Yeah, I've got 2 for her.
Okay,
She might have 3. I've just missed a couple of numbers. But several blocks for the Chargers. Like, I'm up to 4 blocks already just in the first set. It's pretty good.
Yep, it's been a very good competitive set. And there's Hadeen's serve. That's going to be a little bit long, so just what Wassenaar was looking for.
Yeah, that's what the timeout was designed for.
And you told me, didn't you tell me one time the stats of that?
Yeah, it's like 70, it's something crazy, like 70% of the time you'll like miss your serve after a timeout.
Wow. So definitely worth spending a crucial timeout in that circumstance. And here comes Meredith Nelson.
Great swing
get on the outside, and that's going to be tooled off the block. So Orioles not going away easy
15.
here. Clearly see that one was touched, and Orioles back with a 2-point deficit trying to even things up. That's going to bring Peters, the libero, to the service line. Good serve. Well, here comes the Chargers, and a huge block right there.
And that's her second. Hostetler.
So what gets a team more fired up? A big block or a big hit?
Block.
A big
100%.
block. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just way harder to do.
Yeah.
Way harder to pull off. Sounds cool when it hits the floor. Little tip action. A little short set. Oh, not quite able to get that one over.
Not quite able to get that. So that's going to bring it to set point in the first set. 24-22. Chargers want to close this out right here. We have a cookie serve. Why do we call it a cookie serve?
Got a cookie serve. Miss your serve, you bring cookies for the team.
That's right.
And for the media team. And she made it, so no cookies for us.
No cookies. And that's long, and Sioux Falls Christian going to close out the first set. I am so sorry. I had that screen frozen, and I think our viewers missed the last point. I do apologize, but Sioux Falls Christian taking the first set. We'll be back in just a minute for set 2. Don't go away.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in South Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, we are coming back here for the start of second two here in just a minute. I do want to call attention. There was a story put out today by South Dakota Public Broadcasting, their sports division, and we reposted that on our Facebook page. A really good story about Brittany Vollmer and Darcy Wassenaar and their relationship, going all the way back to high school when Brittany Vollmer played. And Darcy Wassenaar coached her, and then the tragic accident, of course, and the relationship that kept growing after that. And it's really a neat story. I would suggest strongly that you check that out. And it's again, we posted it on Sioux Falls Christian's Facebook website. And thanks to South Dakota Public Broadcasting for doing that story. They did a very nice job on that. I want to mention that tomorrow night we will have a webcast of the boys' playoff football game versus West Central. That'll be at 7 p.m. And that game will take place at Bob Young Field. So if you are feeling like you can't make it out to the game, then feel free to turn that on at home. We'll have Justin Shepard and Zach Perry on the mic. And we're ready for start two. We have, back by popular demand, a scoreboard. We'll try not to get too excited and forget to put things back up for you. But thanks to all of those people who texted me that we needed a score. And that one floats a little bit long for the Chargers. Shout out from Jim Gruen. He says hello from AZ. What is AZ?
Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding. I know what it was.
Oh, okay. Oh, set to the middle, little tip over. Oh, and that'll be knocked into the bleachers.
I was going to try to come up with something else with the initials AZ, but I couldn't think of something for the Z.
I'll come up with something.
Jim Gruen sitting back on the beach. Wait, and there's no beach in Arizona.
Yeah, so it's actually the
golf
desert.
course. Yeah,
golf
he's
course.
on the beach. He's in the sand. He's playing golf.
Off pass, but set out to the outside there, off the block.
And that's
and
off the block. So,
and that was again number 15. Get my stat sheet back out here. Libby Kranz.
Peters at the serve. Lyra Dorhout, big hit. That's going to fall on the Orioles side. So a kill for Dorhout.
Kinsey Papama in the front row. Wow, what a serve there.
Good block.
Popped over. A little short set. Oh, but Libero picks that up this time.
Covered nicely. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That was good effort right there by number 4, Addie Stuckey. But the Chargers get that point. And that is going to be an ace for Meredith Nelson.
And that is 2 missed serves.
A little bit back and forth against, again.
Just how the last one started out. Right to the middle back. Nelson can put that up for Popham.
Kenzie Popham, a big hit. Nicely dug.
To the right side there.
That's going to be just a little bit long.
Now Chargers up by 2. Camden Mulder subs back in. And Slick Miller's back to serve.
So a few more, I would say, unforced or hitting errors on Lennox right now. And one of the reasons that they were down just a few points, but very competitive and capable of putting together some lethal offense. Chargers right here. Good hit and
Great
good
up
defense.
by Libero there.
Yeah, that was really good defense, and then to get a swing on the outside.
That was 15 again. Libby Crayons for her 3rd kill that I've marked. She might have 4 potentially.
Maybe it wasn't exactly how they drew it up, but that one worked out well. The block maybe just a little late getting there. And Mulder's going to tip that over. They're saying it's Lennox ball. So that was wide. It was out. Didn't touch anybody. Right down the line. It's all tied up at 5. Camden Mulder's big swing on the outside. That's going to be just a little bit long. So Lennox leading now for the first time in this second set.
Very good serve. Tight in the net, push. That was a good option there.
Down the line, no tip.
Yep. Went a little far.
Going to be wide. Sophia O'Neill coming in, the sophomore, to serve. Oh, she was going for that spot again. That was the number. Would that be the number 4 zone?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I suppose if it's shorter, it's the 4 zone. But I think she was going for the back 5.
Oh, that's a nice
serve. Call
yeah.
that in. So that'll be the ace.
Ace for Johnson. And the Orioles with their largest lead of the night, 8-6. Johnson will serve. Well, she's got
nice
a really good serve.
There.
Yep. And great offense that time by Sioux Falls Christian.
Defense was right in the right spot though with the Lennox.
That's a miss hit in the net. That was a really good offense after a tough serve
to
get a good hit out of that. You know, they make it look easy, but that's just a lot of work, and repetition in practice.
Mm-hmm. Perfect pass there.
Yep,
wow,
nice
turned so well. And that was Bittner there.
Turn. Oh, I see what you're saying there about the turn.
She saw the block. The block was up, but just turned her whole body and cut that. Off pass, but picked up. There we go to the right side. Aubrey steps in. And
that block's going to fall.
And that was Hostetler again. That's her third block.
Yeah, and things are just kind of falling the Orioles' way right now. You sense a little bit of a momentum shift, not a momentum ship, although that would be a great name for a ship.
Yeah, I actually would.
The momentum.
Wow, what
the
a serve
SS
there,
momentum.
too. Taking off here.
And that's going to go off the block.
Bit of a run here, and Darcy's going to call a timeout, I believe.
Yeah, 7-11. Sioux Falls Christian down by 4 in this second set, and we'll be back in just a minute.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we are back at Sioux Falls Christian. I see our clock is having a few issues here. We're going to have to take a look at that. It is 7-11, and the Chargers down by 4. The Orioles' largest lead of the night here in this second set. So we'll see if your stats hold true here, Ms. Foose, about the coming out of a timeout like that 70% of the time. That's a great hit. Nice recovery by the Orioles. Sioux Falls Christian with an opportunity to come in system. Oh, she does a setter's dump and she's blocked.
And I think it's 70% of the time you win the point, not miss your serve like I was saying earlier. So clarification,
we're gonna try
they did win the point.
Try and go for a replay on this right here. She tried to dump that over, but Orioles anticipated that and blocked that. That's something you don't maybe see very often, is blocking a setter's dump.
Yeah, that's hard to spot. And the Chargers are getting a little worried about swinging here, but there we go. There's the swing they need. Oh, and that was a tool. Oh, but they're not calling a touch on that.
No, linesman did not call a touch, so
the Chargers will take that.
Fluth coming in to serve for the Chargers. Boy, that was close, but it was out. I'll play replay. I don't think you'll be able to see that on this replay, as it's right in that corner,
Somebody
just
right
off the
on
screen.
the back line tonight.
Yeah, it was the right call. It was right in front of her. Served by Hadeen. Oh, that's a great play.
That.
Fun to watch. Look at this. You can tell this approach. She's just ready to just hammer that.
You could see the
right
spot that was open.
So Falls Christian with a little work here to do. Overman and trying to get it started. Outside hit. That's off the block. Just a pass over. Orioles got options outside. Tip over, covered. Joust at the net, it looked like, but
It was a good setup there.
the
Triple
middle,
block.
yeah, triple. Dorhout goes deep, and she's going to get it. That was a good decision on Dorhout's part right here, just to push that into that open space.
Slowly closing the gap here, 10-13.
Yeah, whatever gets it done. To bring out all the swings.
Oh,
Back
nice
set.
high.
Yeah, really nice.
Set up again.
Off the top of the net.
Very good pickups there.
Miller a little too hard on that one. Peters, the libero, back to serve for the Orioles.
That serve dropped.
Big swing. Good dig.
That number 2's got an arm on her.
Oh,
Very good dig out of the middle back
yeah.
there. Oh, always disappointing when you can't get that up, but door out, kind of tipped that.
She was licking her chops right there.
Yeah, she was ready for that one.
Meredith Nelson now to serve. No touch on that, so that was going to be hit wide. Lennox definitely trying to find those spaces on the floor. Just in those little taps over. Sometimes just a little too much, though. There's Hostetler again.
Good effort by the Chargers, but.
Yep. He's going to get it off the tip right here.
Nice little roll shot.
That was an exact, mirror of one that happened a little earlier. What happens is she hits it into space. The libero misdirects the ball, and then the other Oriole cannot
Quite
adjust to it. Yeah, they're kind of both moving in that same direction, and that happened about a half dozen plays ago. That exact same. So good job by the Chargers to see that space again on the floor and to put it there. They are closing the gap. It is 13-15. Big swing, blocked, pushed back over. That's going to fall on the Orioles side. So Chargers within one, and that makes Coach Gable take a timeout for the Orioles. We'll be back here in 1 minute. Don't go away. All right, it is 14-15. Sioux Falls Christian looking to tie it up. They have the serve. And that's going to be Kate Strand coming in right now to serve.
Freshman. Off pass.
And just what you wanted. The overpass and the quick put down, and we are all tied at 15 here in the second set. What momentum Lennox had a little bit ago has gone. Kate Strand to the left. That's a little bit different look, too, with the left-hander like that. Oh, good effort right there. Lennox going to get one back.
Sickmiller subbing in here in the front row. We got Crayons back to serve for Lennox.
Right down the line. I'll tell you one thing that Lennox has really impressed me with their serving tonight. It's tough.
It is. It's flat. It's clean.
They haven't made a lot of errors. I mean, both teams have made a few service errors, but for the most part, they've been pretty consistent.
Tight at the net there.
Off the block.
that
Oh,
was
that's
a
a
little
smart
awkward.
play. That's going to be long. It was a smart decision to try to catch the Chargers off guard,
I
but just a
think
little too much.
A couple girls
on
touched it
that
at
ball.
a time, and yeah. So that'll be O'Neal. Back to serve, 16-17. Orioles up here.
And that one's going to find the net.
And that was that same spot she was trying to go to earlier, I
Yeah.
think.
So the junior Johnson now back to serve for the Orioles.
The Oreos? Orioles with an L.
Orioles, sorry.
Wow, big kill.
Wow.
Oh, and she can't
That was a
quite
huge
dig that up.
hit.
Logging her 5th kill of the night, Miss Mulder.
I'm trying to think of a pun that goes with Oreos now that you've got me. on that
I know,
track
it
of mine.
just sounds so much like Oreos.
That's off the block. Chargers recovering.
Middle will take that.
Oh,
Powerful
Overman
tip.
pushes it down, tipped back over. A lot of close play at the net.
Mess at the net, yeah. Wow, picked up by the libero. Well done.
Here's an
Chance for a
opportunity.
Good setup.
And
that'll
that'll
go
be
right
off the block.
Jayla Overman, 2nd kill.
How many kills does Overman have
Just
tonight?
2
That's
That was her second.
Okay.
that I've logged. She's got my only ace of the night, though, for the Chargers.
Senior Van Beek to serve. Nice serve. Oh, big
There's
swing.
that turn.
And that one's pushed into space.
From Miss Van Beek. Giving her the
Look
kill.
at that right there. They have found that spot a few different times. And the Chargers now grabbing that lead back 19-18. Another opportunity right here if they can get a good
That
setup.
high ball. Oh, back row attack.
Oh,
the first
I have
one
not
we've
seen that. Well defended. And another attack right there. They're pouring it
Jumped
on.
over.
A good play right here.
Oh, my goodness. A little one-arm save.
That's a fun
right,
point right
here's the
here.
in-system.
Outside. Oh, and a back row save.
Miss Sickmiller. She needs to get 2 arms on that. Come on, girl.
Big hit.
A little bit of a whiff, and they're going to call Chargers
somebody
in the net, I believe. I
Look
didn't
at-
even see it.
Couple plays right here. Look at this.
One arm.
There, one arm. And then next one in the back of the back row here. One arm. He was busy.
That's a momentum
Unfortunately,
play.
did not come up with the point on that one. We're all tied at 19 here late in this second set. It's been fun to watch. Both teams laying it all out there.
On pass there.
Oh,
wow.
nice. Nicely done in the middle. So is it more fun to get a kill from the middle or from the side?
As a middle or as
anything.
any position?
Just, I mean, is it more fun to hit from one spot than the other?
It's just different. I like hitting from, I think the outside's really fun. You just get more balls, but middle you get those quick, unexpected, kind of hit deep type of hits, but.
All right, we're all tied up. 20-20. That's Spanish.
I don't think it is,
Or
actually. An ace for number 16. Oh, were you trying to say 20-20?
Yeah. I don't know much Spanish, but I was pretty sure I was on.
I got it count in my head. It's just, you just pronounce it a little bit off, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, 20. But like more with a B.
If you're wondering.
Instead of a V.
Yeah.
20, like that.
Bit.
Bit.
I won't try.
Okay.
But if you're wondering, our scoreboard is flickering a little bit here tonight. I think there's so much energy in this room, it's just kind of taking a little bit of the electricity out of the outlets. And
Totally.
it's messing with our cameras or something.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. Well, Chargers going to have to come back here late in this second set, and I'm sure the Orioles would be more than happy to tie this thing up 1-1. So they are both battling. It's been fun to watch. Lots of big hits and blocks and dives on the floor. So a really fun match so far. Number 16, Hadeen. She's had some good serves. Does she have any aces tonight?
Yeah, that was just before the timeout.
Okay,
Big
yeah.
ace
So
from her.
other than that, into the.
Can they save it? Yep,
Yeah,
Van Beek
they
is in there.
do. Nicely done.
Big set to the outside. Wow,
Oh,
15
good
really
dig.
crossed that.
And that's going to find the floor.
And they are excited. And that was Miss Hostetler again with her 4th kill that I've logged.
Yeah, cross court right there. Gets the point done for the Orioles. And that serve just a little too long. I'm looking at timeouts, both teams with 1.
Great pass there to the middle. They've picked up on that tip spot, though. Wow.
Oh, big hit on the outside.
And that was right through the block, too.
Here it is again. How many kills is that?
Taven's got 2.
Okay. Wow, I would not have thought that was only her second
She's had
kill.
lots of swings, like lots and lots, but, and lots of, like, pushes, I think, over. She hasn't been getting the best. She's getting a lot out of system right now, so a lot of times all you can do is kind of push it over.
She had some nice one-arm saves earlier. That timeout was taken by Lennox, so they have no more timeouts in this set.
Okay, we're
Post
tied up.
Christian still with 1. Who is leading all of the kills tonight so far?
All of the kills.
At this point?
Camden Mulder is for SFC with 5.
Okay.
Have a lot of players with 3 or 4, though.
Okay.
Pretty split.
All right, we are all tied up 22. I just have a feeling that this set, it just has extra points written all over it, but we'll see.
I kind of agree.
Nice dig. What's happened there? We've got somebody in the net.
And I think that's how maybe it went last time we saw Lennox, too. It was like they were up, and then we closed the gap, and then it was close at the end, and it was just like unpredictable.
And every point gets a little more tense.
Wow, good push there.
Oh, big.
Blocked, kept
swing.
alive.
A nice block on the outside. And that's going to fall, and the score's all tied up again. Boy, every error right now just a little bit magnified because it's so close, it's so tight. We got a few parents on their feet. A few dads trying to release a little bit of the stress. I remember those feelings.
Do you? Wow,
There we go. Lyra Dorhout.
Donut.
Krispy Kreme right there. And that will bring the Charger stands to their feet. Looking for set 2 right here, cheering on their Chargers.
Tight to the net.
Big swing off the block.
Out of system to Sickmiller.
David Sickmiller. That's going to fall. And the Chargers close it out 25-23 in set 2. They lead 2-0 here in this playoff round. And we'll be back for the third game in just a few minutes.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we are ready to go for the third set. They cut the music short, and number 9, Sherrard serves. Sioux Falls Christian pushing it back over. We'll see if Sioux Falls Christian can finish this off. Big hit. That time is really good.
Dug by the little barrel there. She's ready to swing, though, that Sick Miller. It's always good.
He won't stop swinging. Don't stop
swinging.
They,
we were singing different songs.
Oh, what were you singing?
I don't even know what I was singing.
I don't either.
We were singing Don't Stop Believing.
No, I was singing Don't Stop Swinging.
Well, yeah.
They are coming to Sioux Falls. And the band on Tuesday night did a little medley of Journey songs.
I was singing that Don't Stop Praying, but I said swinging instead.
Not whether you're believing, swinging, or praying.
Yeah.
Don't stop. And here we go.
And Beryl picks that one up. Push the outside there. Wow.
Great block.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought she almost got it up with her one arm there, but it went under the net instead.
Yeah, it looked almost like she was going to get that.
So I'll give Nelson that block there. A little bit of a short set to number 2.
Oh, big swing and another block.
And that was Bittner.
Oh, I apologize. Our screen was froze again. I can show you this replay. That was another block right there. That was that Bittner?
Yep.
So good start for the Orioles in the third set right here. Joust at the net. Chargers recovering outside. Was pushed over. Going back the outside the other way. Wow.
Keep that one up.
That was incredible. Chargers getting that one over. Nicely done. But the Orioles come away with a point. I will show you this hit and the recovery by the Chargers. Boy, Vanderhard just got under that one, and the Chargers able to get it over. Did not get the point. I have a
Little
couple
slide
of
action there.
people
Sorry about
texting me their favorite movie,
that. Oh, yeah, what's that?
Frozen.
Oh, right.
They're
yeah.
texting me the word Frozen. So I'm assuming they want me to put. I can't do that. I can't put the movie Frozen on, but nor will I sing.
Let it go.
Meredith Nelson now serving for the Chargers. Down by 2.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that. I think it was outside the antenna there. Nelson serves to the 6 zone. Nice high.
Oh, and that's
Ball.
off the block, out of bounds. Oriole point.
5-3. Orioles up here. Just touches the tape.
Back set. Big swing and tooled off the block there for Charger point. You know, we were saying earlier, if the Oreos get a double block, is that a double stuff Oreo?
Oh, high
there
five
you go.
on
So
that
I've been
one.
thinking about that for quite a while.
That is a good one.
David Sickmiller right down the middle. Oh, can't quite come up with that one. That was a long hit.
Now it's Hostetler with her 5th.
Back to
Kill
serve
there.
is number 12. That's Adney.
There's that serve down the line that they've been wanting.
And there's that spot again.
Great
Clear
spot
door
for a
out.
middle.
Yep.
Just right over their head, right to the corner.
They've scored at least 4 or 5 points off of that very play right there. O'Neal with the serve.
There's that spot she's been looking for.
Yep.
On the 3,
That was
through
right
the
through.
block. And that was number 19, Sydney Johnson. Mulder will swing big, picked up by the libero. Back to the outside here, and she'll swing big, but that's going to
No touch on that.
go far
I
wide.
think the touch was the net, actually, changing the trajectory again of that ball, floating it outside.
Van Beek will be in here to serve. 6-7.
It's been close, just kind of back and forth. This has really been a close match all the way around. And that's going to be a service error. Sydney Johnson back to serve for the Orioles. Whoa, Chargers managed to just get that over. Big hit through the
Right
middle.
through the block there, too,
That's
again.
Bittner getting another kill. How many kills does Bittner have?
That's her 5th, so
Okay.
she's tied with Hostetler, number 2.
Okay.
Both of them have 5 at the moment. And, yeah, 5 is the highest I've got for both teams. Here's a good pass.
And a good hit. That will be in play.
And there we go. Now Mulder leads with 6 kills. Been very steady with this kind of 2-point, 1-point deficit thing.
And
That'd be an
that's
ace.
into the Oriole bench. An ace for Fluth.
Very nice pass to the middle there. Triple blocked. Covered well, though. And that's going to be to the middle.
Oh,
wow.
there you go. A little flick of the wrist there for Overman to really put a little extra pace down on that one.
And we're going timeout here.
Timeout. It's all tied up, 9-9. Maybe let's call out a few other stats for both sides. What do we have for kills?
For kills, we've got Mulder and Dorhout leading SFC. Mulder's got 6, Dorhout has 5. And then Bittner and Hostetler again tied with 5 each. Hostetler is up to 4 blocks, which is pretty impressive. And Dorhout for SFC also with 4 blocks. But I have just logged probably total maybe a dozen, no, more than that, probably 15 blocks. So it's a big night for the front row.
And you see the student sections, they are both taking a rest right now. It's jersey night for the Orioles.
With an L.
And it's white out for the Chargers. So we are back from the timeout and ready to go.
And I think they're going to call it, well, personally, I also thought I saw a touch on that.
Right there. I don't.
Can you quite see that?
Well, it's hard to see.
Chargers were really fighting for that call, but
hard to see from there. I could put the replay up on the video board. I don't think they'd like me, but
yeah.
Here it is again. Try hard to stop it right there. Well, we've got the linesmen and the refs. I bet it's going to be a replay. No, they're going to give it to
the touch.
I love Jasmine Vanderhaar's reaction there. She almost looked like the wind was blowing her over. She bent over backwards just like she won the lottery.
She was really fighting for that call, though, so she must have saw it.
Yep. So 10-9, and the score shifts with that, so it's kind of a big point there. We'll see. Chargers can hold serve here. Fluth serve. And that's going to be out.
She's looking for a tool there, but didn't quite find the hands.
And right now the Orioles have 1 timeout remaining, so they can take a timeout if they need it. It seems like the Chargers maybe getting a little momentum here in this 3rd set, although that one's going to find the floor just as I say that. And that's going to put Hostetler back into that front row. She's been
crucial.
Yep. Joust at the net.
Setter's out. Signaler's big swing there. Oh, low one hand.
Oh, wow.
Locked again. Oh, ball's kept alive there. Well, this is going to be a big momentum point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
what a block.
A couple of replays here. Here's the first one. Just self-defense kept that one alive. And then this right here is that block. And we just said Hostetler's been huge tonight.
Right, at the front.
Especially with those blocks.
Set to the middle.
Good swing there by Overman. How many kills does Overman have?
That's her 5th.
Okay.
She's had some,
yep,
ones that have hit the floor hard. Off pass a bit, set high. And the tip will land on the Chargers side there. They were tied up again, 12-12. Hadeen back to serve. A little side spin on that serve. Overman to that, Dorhout to that back corner spot. It's been working for them. Nelson back to serve for the Chargers, 13-12. And that's
that one's gonna be wide.
Just float out.
Big swing that time by Sickmiller, and she puts that one away. That one's going to be a hitting error on number 15. That's Kranz. She hits that in the net. Chargers looking to increase their lead here. Taven Sickmiller just putting the ball in play. Nicely done. The back set.
Good choice there.
And we have a net violation on the Chargers.
On, I think, number 3. I think that must have been Mulder.
Mulder, yep. So that'll put Adney on the line to serve. Down by 1. And that serve's going to float long. So some more uncharacteristic service errors on both sides here in this third set. Not quite as clean as the first 2 sets. And the sophomore O'Neill back in for the Chargers. And there's another. That's, I tell you, it's really both sides. It's I don't know if the nerves is getting to them or what is it?
I don't know. Better over and out than in the net, but still not desired outcome there.
Oh, yeah, same outcome. I suppose one does give you a chance, the other gives you no chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could decide to take it even though it's going out.
Mm-hmm.
But
A little tricky one.
And that's going to fly off of the back row.
And that was Overman with her 6th kill.
Aubrey Van Beek changing her mind. She was on the left side. Now she's back to the right side.
Great pass there. Good option.
Oh,
wow,
nice block.
stuffed.
Meredith Nelson.
That's her 3rd block of the night.
Right here in their living room, you're going to see that block. We're going to go again right here.
Right here in your living room. Assuming that's where you are.
Hopefully not in the car. Watching
Maybe
it as you're
work.
driving.
Never know.
So 18-15. Chargers looking to close this out in 3. Both teams putting up a good fight tonight, and the Sweet 16 will be awaiting the winner of this match. A location and a team to be determined. And, of course, the state tournament this year is out in Rapid City, I believe. So I want to remind you that we have a webcast tomorrow night for the boys' football game. They'll be taking on West Central at 7 o'clock. So if you can't make it out to the field, we hope you'll join us here. Although it's supposed to be a fairly nice, cool fall evening for football. Still, it's going to be a lot better than this weekend. A lot better tomorrow night than Saturday night, put it that way. I have a licensed meteorologist sitting next to me.
We do,
and,
in fact.
I've been asking about the forecast.
What a swing. Van Beek back to serve here, 19-15. Right side action.
Oh, nice
tipped.
changeup. And
Set was inside
another
of it.
kill for Mulder.
She'll take it. 8
He's
kills.
been huge tonight for the Chargers.
Slowly pulling away here, 20-15.
Oh,
Ooh,
an ace right in the corner. Here is a replay of that. Just drops right in there. The senior, Aubrey Van Beek. That one hit the antenna. Set to the middle, and that's going to be pushed wide. So another hitting error right there. The Chargers just 2 points away now. That's set pretty tight to the net, but she back sets and then just a little too tight. And it was Musser couldn't quite get that one over. So the stands come to their feet. We've got set and match point. Aubrey Van Beek has done a nice job of closing this one out. Can she do one more? Cookie serve right there.
There we go. Nice high ball. Who's going to take that? Free ball. Chargers can set this up. Little dump action.
And the dump over. The Chargers will move on to the Sweet 16. Lennox putting up a good fight here tonight. Good competitive match, but the Chargers come out on top and they will move on. So congratulations to them. Thanks everybody for joining us for this season of volleyball. Once again, we have a webcast tomorrow night for our playoff football game, but thanks for joining us. We hope you have a great night, and we'll see you again soon.